And tonight at 6, he's a man on the run. Police in Johnson County tell us this guy hit a 70-year-old woman in Greenwood last month, then drove away.
It was a couple weeks ago that we showed you the surveillance video of the car that was suspected in that crash. But today, police told us they know exactly who they're looking for.
Our Rich Nye joins us live tonight from Greenwood to explain who this guy is and walks us through the text messages that help police piece things together. Rich?
Yeah, Scott and Anne Marie, it's a beautiful night for a walk on Leisure Lane. Last month, 70-year-old Linda Gaither was walking right here when she was struck from behind by a car. This paint marks the spot, and the Johnson County Sheriff says he knows who was behind the wheel.
Richard Johnson, known as Bubba, is 19 years old. He was working at Jack's Pizza on State Road 135 on August 7th, his last day on the job. Multiple security cameras show Johnson left work in his green 2002 Chevy Malibu at 7:23 p.m. He turned south on 135, west on Fairview Road, and north into the Carefree North Addition. 70-year-old Linda Gaither was walking on Leisure Lane when she was struck from behind about 5 minutes after Johnson left work.
This individual chose to drive away and leave this 70-year-old woman along the roadway. I might add that when he struck this female, he, the driver, the suspect, Richard Johnson, was on the wrong side of the road.
A tip led police to Johnson's car 2 days later, sitting in this empty lot in the Center Grove Estates mobile home community.
There is damage to the car. There's other evidence, a pretty good video evidence of his whereabouts before, during, and after the incidents.
Investigators have text messages sent by Johnson's sister to the woman who raised them both, stating Bubba hit a 70-year-old woman and ran. Whenever they find him, he's going to be in prison for years. He's lied about the whole situation. He says he was sleepy, and that's why he hit her, but I'm sure he was on drugs.
Linda suffered a broken back, broken leg, internal bleeding, collapsed lung, and brain injury. She's home after 23 days in the hospital and was able to stand for her granddaughter's church confirmation last week. And Linda's family told me late this afternoon that they are grateful to have her home, but she still has a long recovery ahead. And Scott, Linda is a longtime lunch lady at Roncalli High School, and her boss told me today that Linda still is in a lot of pain, but is anxious to get back to the cafeteria.
I hope she continues to recover nicely. Thank you so much, Rich. Let's walk you through the timeline of this story we've been covering for more than a month. This crash happened on August 7th. 2 days later, on August 9th, the Johnson County Sheriff released video of the suspect's car. We've showed that to you. The next day, police told us they discovered that car, but the owner was not cooperating. Then today, they named Richard Allen, Jr., a suspect, and released that photo.